One more issue with you very quickly, and that's climate change. In the campaign of 2000, town hall meeting after town hall meeting, usually young people would stand up and say, Senator McCain, what are you going to do about climate change? And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know a lot about climate change. I knew what it was, but I didn't know a lot about it. I heard it so often, I went back, and Chairman started a lot of hearings about it. I traveled around the world, a lot of places, usually at your expense. And I looked at climate change, and I believe that it's real. I believe that it's real. I respect the views of those who believe it's not real. But let me just put it to you in this way. Suppose those of us who believe that climate change is taking place, and that in the words of the National Academy of Sciences, that climate change is taking global, the Earth's temperature is warming and is caused by human activity, which is greenhouse gases. Suppose that we are wrong. Suppose that there's no such thing as climate change and it's all a hoax. But we take steps to reduce greenhouse gas emissions so that we end up giving our children basically a cleaner planet. But suppose those who believe this takes place, then, my dear friends, we are leaving the planet. I think is not something that is an obligation we cannot shirk. So, what do we need to do? Obviously, we need to, by the way, I've been in Iowa a lot lately. I have a glass of ethanol every morning before breakfast. When oil was down, ethanol doesn't make a lot of sense. We're dependent on foreign oil to the degree we are, ethanol makes sense. We are adopt that are much cleaner as far as greenhouse gases are concerned. That makes sense. I also want to tell you something else that makes sense, and it's far more controversial, but I believe that if we're really going to seriously address the issue of reducing greenhouse gas emissions, nuclear power has to be part of that equation. And I know it's controversial. My dear friends, our dear friends the French, who we always imitate, 80% of their electricity is generated by nuclear power. It's a question of what you do with nuclear waste. And we can find a way to solve that issue. And I would remind, in fact, I see the USS Seawolf over there, a nuclear power submarine. I don't know how much it was there, but it had to be at least a couple of years. In the world, with a nuclear, like pretty good shape to me. So, I mean, the fact is, it has been used by the United States Navy for 60 years? 60 years, and we've never had an accident, and so we can do it, and we can do it safely. Finally, thanks for coming this morning. I'm ready to answer your questions, except just if I could, in closing.